Close to 400,000 people are still without power in Ontario. Hydro One says its crews are responding to the outages across central and eastern Ontario as safely and as quickly as possible. For more on this, I'm joined live now by Hydro One spokesperson Tiziana Bashega Rosa with more. It's good to have you once again. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you, Lindsay.
A busy weekend for Hydro One crews for sure. What's the status now, later into the afternoon, on the outages?
Unfortunately, they continue to occur. So parts of the province saw another storm, an ice storm, sit over them for hours today. That has resulted in more ice buildup. So we continue to see tree limbs, trees come down. You had some stunning visuals there. That's what our crews are facing as they're trying to access areas, some which just the roads need to be cleaned up before they can even access to reach customers. And that's not, there's more coming. There is more freezing rain anticipated for different parts of central and eastern Ontario later this evening and into tomorrow. So we will continue to see more outages occur.
When it comes to the hardest hit areas, as you mentioned, we have so many stunning images today. I've seen a lot coming out of Barrie, but what parts of the province are hydro crews really focusing on at this point? Like, what parts of the province got hit the hardest so far?
So we have crews working alongside our contractors who have come in to provide us with mutual assistance. We continue to put requests out for mutual assistance so that we have all hands on deck to get customers back. Hardest hit areas for Hydro One customers, we're looking at Peterborough and the surrounding area with almost 80,000 customers out right now. Aurelia at 20,000, Newmarket 20,000, Barrie. This is a very dramatic storm. We haven't seen something like this in several years, probably since the derecho.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it has been dramatic. I didn't realize it was quite that dramatic. In terms of what people can do, like members of the public who are maybe watching this, is there anything they can do, especially as you say, there's more storms coming in, anything they can do to try to maybe avoid having branches fall down on wires on their property, things like that? Are there any notes you can give people?
So at this time, given that the weather might be ongoing where you are, we wouldn't suggest that anyone try to trim any trees or tree limbs that are close to power lines. The power lines need to be de-energized so that there's no power going through them. We don't want anyone getting hurt as we restore power. Best advice is to make the decisions that's best for you and your family. So if it is better for you to leave home and it's safe to do so and stay with relatives, that is one option. The other option is to safely shelter in place. So if you are able to prepare your emergency preparedness kit and you can shelter, that is an option. It's really important. We're seeing downed lines everywhere, and you need to stay at least 10 meters. That's 3 school bus lengths away. You cannot tell if power is still flowing through that line, and we don't want anyone getting hurt.
Okay, definitely some really good information there. You mentioned, of course, more storms coming, more power outages expected. Are all crews already is it already all hands on deck, or do you have more crews that will be deployed if needed later tonight and even tomorrow?
So imagine safety is not only our priority with the public and our customers, it's also our priority with our crews. So when we build our rosters and our schedules for these events, we ensure that as crews come off because they've worked their daily limit, there's new crews coming in behind them. So that's part of our planning. And as mentioned, we have mutual assistance today from our contractor partners. That will continue into tomorrow. And as other utilities get their areas cleaned up, they will be joining us in this effort.
And just lastly, before I let you go, any last message for members of the public? You already gave some great advice, but just in terms of being patient when it comes to when this power is going to go back on. It could sometimes take days, right, for crews to get around to every area and fix everything.
Absolutely. And we do want to be transparent with our customers that this is going to take several days to get every customer restored. So your best bet is to keep an eye on your estimated time of restoration and know that we will not stop until every customer is restored.
Okay, Hydro One spokesperson Tiziana Bashega Rosa, I really appreciate you taking the time today. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Lindsay.